Hello and welcome back to Lands of Lore. We are playing as Shel, and as I said, we are now going to finally begin exploring the White Tower. I'm going to collect a number of items while here. Actually, let's just leave this here for now. Make sure that we have space, and we're going to begin dealing with the Amazons, who are remarkably weak, given the fact that they represent Amazons, who are rather a powerful and well-respected warrior race. But I suppose we can't have everything. This is a note that says "Ring for admittance," which is intended to be a hint that we need to put a certain ring that we're going to acquire somewhere else on the floor into that slot in order to open a pathway. We're going to open this, not going to bother going up there yet, nothing to do there yet. And the star that we don't need. But we'll be selling off. I don't believe we have this key yet. We need to close these to prevent any more of those green slug guys from coming out, and yes, thought I heard that open. Freeze works very well on them, presumably because they don't exactly have a lot of covering, or at least that's always the theory we've worked under. Alright. That's this side, so now we need to close this. Well, we don't really need to close that, but what we do need to do, and I'm going to pause for a moment to save, is we need to make sure that we pick this lock on the first attempt. And if we do, we get some good stuff, including the Dwarvish Kite Shield, which is one of my favorite items in the game, simply because it's got this cool dragon on it. Alright. Oil flask, star fire.
Empty.
And I do like to close this simply because it gives us a safe place to rest. But like I said, you don't actually have to close it. There is a room later on that we'll come to on the third floor where you do need to close things off. But that one is specifically labeled Dark Room. It's on the second floor, if I remember correctly. Well, a lot of the green guys out already. Let's continue to move around. And yes, I think... Oh, sounds like we're going to have some friends joining us. Let's do some damage. Hopefully we caught all four of them. We might have missed this one though. No, we got her. Alright. Very good. And what's in here? Yep, we got some guys up here. So again, let's give them a second. Gather. Catch as many of them as we can. And why don't we give Paulson a shot? Oh, we might have missed you. Got her. Wonderful. Alright. There we go. There's gotta be someone behind us doing some damage as well. No, maybe not. Paulson's just getting beat up. Alright, let's have Bakata take a shot. Magic definitely kind of lets you play the game on easy mode. If you have enough. Alright, that should be good. Let's head down this way. Everyone's taken care of in here. And, oops, got myself turned around. There we go. This hallway we'll be getting back to later. And down here, and to the left is, oops, where these green guys are coming from right now. Let's see if either of these keys, yes, opens this door, which simply gets us a different key, but it's alright. And now, alright, so this door we actually, yeah,
it does not fit. It does not fit.
It looked like it was going to fit, I don't know. Yes, we have to pick this lock. Come in here, nothing in there. Alright, so we just have this area in here. And now, try some keys and doors.
It does not fit. It does not fit.
Alright, what's left? Oh, of course, it's the wrong door. This is the one I wanted. Alright, and we'll come in here, make some new friends. Any other guys want to come out? Come on. Everybody can party. Alright. Very good. Anyone else? I guess we'll step back, get them all together. And there we go. And there should now be one left. Oh, impressive. Okay, we do want this key. And press this button. We do not need the lock picks, but we will take this dagger. And then we'll step inside here.
Hello, brave ones. You must have defeated the guards.
I recognize him. That is the thief that was banished from Gladstone last year.
That was a mistake. You wouldn't hold a grudge, would you?
Why are you in here?
Janet, the leader of the Amazons, put me here. I have 10 crowns. It's yours if you set me free.
Kind of want to kill him, but I won't. We will help him. We will take his 9 crowns, because he lies to us.
Thank you. Here are the crowns I promised. Surely you wouldn't want me to go without any money.
What are you going to do with 1 crown? Come on. Alright, so we'll press that. Take this key, or this ring, rather. Although we might as well think of it as a... Hey, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Might as well think of it as a key, because where are you all coming from? Because it opens this passageway. Let's make another deposit of items we don't need with us. That should pretty much cover us through everything. I'm gonna rest just so we can use our full complement of magic in this next encounter, because we are now going to meet the Queen of the Amazons, who is alone.
So, you dare challenge the power of Jana, leader of the Amazons? Tonight my warrior maidens will feast upon your hearts. You males are pathetic weaklings, unable to defeat even the youngest of my warriors in single combat. I will take for myself the pleasure of cutting out your hearts as you scream in agony for death.
Now, Jana actually is reasonably powerful, but probably shouldn't have used 4. She also fights alone, which makes her a little bit easier, and her threats would be a little more impactful, if not for the fact that we had already killed so many of the Amazons by ourselves. But still really like that scene, and some dynamite threats, so gotta give her credit where credit's due. Now we will take this key and head up in this direction. Yeah, I'm gonna take this ring. I was thinking about leaving it, but instead I am going to take it, and it will increase our protection by 5, I believe. Yes, 5. Alright, so we have now gone everywhere we can on this floor to this point. We can't get in here, can't get in here, can't get in here, and can't get in here or here yet. I will point out that this button looks like it might open this door, but in reality it just turns on that cannon, so we don't want to do that. Alright, and before we put this in here, I guess we'll sleep for a second. Might as well go in with full health. This floor is very easy, and there's not a lot going on here, except that there are these flying chicken enemies, which, when you fight them head-on, are very easy, but when they are at a distance, they will fire fireballs at you that can do a ton of damage. We're just going to sprint through here, take a few shots, and acquire another fireball scroll. Let's just do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Very nice. And then we'll stay on heal. We're actually going to take this key. Once we've taken the scroll, the cannons turn off. And actually, let's check out the rest of this portion first. That key opens up the 3rd floor, which really we could probably just go to now, because we're going to go to the other half of this later, but we won't. We'll take care of this whole floor first, in keeping with our standard system. I completely got lost. Good, okay. So let's head down here. Nothing of interest. We have this doorway here, which this might actually be that dark room. No, it's not. Alright. Make sure there weren't any secret switches, which there are not. And now we have a room with a key. Let's see if we can pick this lock.
This is already unlocked.
And then this room. Read the sign.
Dark room.
Close the door. Hit the button. And we get another key. Hear some fluttering somewhere. So we come in here, we have a lot of pits. First of all,
It does not fit.
we can open this door by doing that. And then we can get them up here and see that some of these pits are false. But we actually want to take a couple down, so we'll go in this one first. And that brings us to this room here. And we will see the exact location of this room in a moment. Very nice. Hit this button. That opens the door, which shows that this was this secret room. I kind of want to get to this one and this one, though, so let's head back up. And back over to the pit room, which should be this way. In here. Now let's go down this one this time. Alright, we have a chest. Dwarvish Great Helm, which is much better than the... Okay, yes. Dwarvish Helm we currently have. Alright. Another jade necklace.
Empty.
Alright, let's open this up. And we're back in this hallway, so there's only one more pathway to try to follow up here, at least as far as the pit rooms are concerned. Very good. Down here. And this time we're going to try to get all the way to this back row, which should bring me where I want to go. We have another green guy to take care of quickly. And button is here. And we're off. So that should be everything. We have to get a key up on the 3rd floor to here, and then the basement gives us this key. So until then, we can continue to advance and actually complete that pit room, and then finally head up to the 3rd floor, which is where the real danger lies. Alright, so we'll come here, 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 and take this key, and then hit this button. That moves this pit. This one is false. Hit this button, and that eliminates this pit right here. There is a secret wall here that we can go through, but there isn't really any reason to, because we just come and find this locked door, and we're going to deal with all of that a little later.
It's just an illusion.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your information, Shel. You are both wise and powerful. Let's see. I don't know why I can never orient myself on this floor, but I can't. Alright, we're going to put this right here. We're going to have... Actually, you know what? We're just going to keep you and you here so that you're always available to me. And I'm going to rest up quickly, because I like to go in to the third floor fully prepared. We are going to have to go there twice, and you will see why shortly.
Save thyself. Leave this place whilst thou still might. I am bound here for eternity, as are the others. Make ye haste from this accursed place.
I advise caution. I can feel danger here.
No mere ghost can convince me. We will press on.
Brave words from someone who's yet to be attacked by a ghost. Let's come in here. There's a button actually on the floor, which might be the only time that we have that. I don't remember any others. Alright, come in here. And we have our first encounter with the ghosts. And as I have said previously, basically all weapons are useless against them other than A, this Valiant's Cube, and B,
4 crowns.
the green swords.
It didn't
The
do anything.
Valiant's Cube being by far the superior of the two, partially because it does so much more damage to them, and partially because it refills your magic every time it is reactivated, which is phenomenally helpful. We'll wrap around this way, and then button here. Just make sure we close that. Come down here. Open this door this way. It is a dead end. Yes, the snake constantly attacking you is not my favorite. Oops. In fact, the snake is by far the biggest problem that you deal with. The other enemies can hurt you, but it is the snake that really causes the damage. This also is a dead end. Although, I feel like that might have been a message of some kind on the wall, and I'm going to step back and just check it out, because I'm curious. Nope. A lot of heal 4, so if you do not have a character who can cast heal 4 at this point, it can be more difficult. Oops. You'll have to spend a lot more time putting a lot of more focus on your healing and each individual character, but that's okay. It can be dealt with. Each ghost generally takes 2 shots, and this is an invisible wall. We can see an invisible wall. I guess that's not really the right phrase. It's a false wall. See one more added value of the Valiant's Cube, which is that it can remove those walls so that they are no longer there, tricking us. We gotta hit this switch and then this switch, and I always make sure not to throw the Valiant's Cube, and I open it up behind us. The reason I make sure I don't throw the Valiant's Cube is because on occasion you will somehow accidentally fall or make some mistake, and then you have to try to get back to the Valiant's Cube, and it is just not worth it. So I say just pick up something else instead, rather than put yourself in that situation. Alright, and now we must head down this way where there's another false wall. And there is an important chest here that we need to get into to get that blue key.
Empty.
Okay. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Alright. And, oops, up this way. It's weird staff-wielding ghosts. Alright, we're gonna go through this door. We're gonna go through this door in a little bit. And I'm going to use the
key doesn't fit.
Oh, wrong one. And that has this key that we want.
The key doesn't fit.
Sure. Let's pick it.
This is already unlocked.
Alright. Oh, I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, this one's empty. This is a trick. But there are some other things that we want. Oh no, where's my cube? Made a fatal error. Never let the Valiant's cube from your sight. This is another example of how playing as Shel is basically playing on easy mode because he has so much healing ability. Ooh, they dropped a greatsword. That's nice. Hey, we did a little bit of damage. But you can see how chipping away with 4s and 10s is not going to be very helpful when dealing with these creatures. Let's put that there. There's a door here behind me that we cannot go into just yet because we need to get an item from elsewhere in the tower first. Alright. Wand of Lightning. Big fan. Bannon's Reserves. Very useful. 400 crowns. Bannon's Reserves are salves for your magic. They refill your magical power, which can be very helpful. I tend to save them for Castle Samaria. We no longer need to leave these on the ground, so we'll take them back. You already have a great sword? Okay. Very nice. And take our Valiant's cube back. And before I depart, let me make sure there's nothing else I want to... Ooh. Ooh. How foolish. This is why we double check. Some more goodies. A couple more Bannon's Reserves. And Saber Cougar. Alright. Now, this door we're going to come back to later. And otherwise, that is everything. So we're going to go and drop down this pit over here that I reopened behind myself. If you ever do come through here without the Valiant's Cube and you're under a lot more stress, this pit is like a godsend moment when you finally escape down into it. Now, we're going to put this down. Let's get out. You know what? Yeah, we'll use our own lightning. Here we have the Great Minotaur. Maybe I should have gone with Fireball. Well, it won't be a problem either way. He doesn't have that much health left. Or maybe he does. Alright, don't try lightning. Doesn't do enough damage to him. But it'll be fine either way. He is defeated. Nice. Alright. And Great Maul Thunder. So we'll replace Great Maul with that. And get a significant increase in our damage. And then we'll take this Minotaur Horn. We might as well just rest up, get our... Ooh, should I get a little boost in magic from the Valiant's Cube? Alright. Good. So let's put... Fine, I will complete the circuit. Now we put this here, and we are back on the second floor.
I seem to detect a pressure plate to the south.
There are a number of these bird enemies here, which we will deal with easily. And this opens up that doorway that was blocked on the other side before, which I'll show you in a moment. There really wasn't any reason for me to... Actually, I should check and just make sure. Ah. While we're going with sabers, might as well have the best one we can. That was the fireballs I was talking about. And they will not use that attack, at least not in that way, if you are face to face with them. But if there is any space between you and them, they will fire away. And as I said, does a lot of damage. Prentice, slight increase there. Okay. I think there's an area still back over here that I have to go take care of. So we'll head back down this hallway. Just ignore all these buttons here on the side of the wall. Not worth your time. In fact, I've never really found any way to do anything with that other than getting cannons fired at you. Which is not my idea of a good time. Alright. Ah, thought there was some on the ground over here, actually. Alright, so that is everything now. So we can go back down and head to the basement of the White Tower. And we'll do so simply by falling down.
It's just an illusion.
Haha. Just for fun.
It's just an illusion.
Falling down one of these pits and coming out here, heading over, around, nope, this way. What in the world am I doing? There. And we should have, you know what? Just to make sure I don't have any concerns about inventory space, we're just going to put you three right here. Although it really should not be an issue. We'll take that ivory key to unlock this. And now we must face
your greed.
our greed. So we're going to take all these cool items. Saber Cougar, put it in here. Take this dwarvish helm, put it in here. This item, which is the Wand of Death. Put it in an alcove, and then this weird horseshoe. Why this is on here, I don't know, because I have never found any use for any of the horseshoes. As far as I know, you cannot use them for anything. And then we will take the blue key we acquired, put it in here, and step inside.
Take this crucible, for ye are true of heart. Place it upon the altar de Blanca to receive the ingredients for the elixir.
Here we have the Crucible of Faith.
Wonderful. We are making good progress now.
Alright, we will head back up. And on our way, we'll acquire all of these items we left behind. So we have faced our greed, and we appear to have done a great job. Although this helm is useless. Saber Cougar is something we now already have. Horseshoe is a horseshoe. And the Wand of Death is awesome. Because that casts... Oops. Ah, good. This will be fine. Casts Mist of Doom, which is an absolutely phenomenal spell. Now, we will come up here. I'm going to open this door, but we're not going to go in here yet. So, this key opens that. Okay, good. We'll take our Valiant's cube. You go over there, you go over there. And our lockpicks. Okay. So we have 1 or 2 more things that we have to do. One of which is, unfortunately, going back up to the 3rd floor. Stupid bird. Alright, so let's head back up here. Now that we have the Crucible of Faith, you need to be absolutely certain that you do not go to the Altar de Blanca yet. So you take the Crucible with you. And we're going to go back to pretty much the very, very end of the floor. And hopefully we won't get too many ghosts accosting us on the way. Oh. That's another unfortunate mistake you can make, is throwing something while the ghosts are in your way, so you technically hit them, and then it falls down the pit. So something to watch out for. Usually I do a better job of, but I was hoping to hustle through. I don't even know if he's in range. Oh, good. Alright, so this door right here is a door where when we try to go inside, if we tried to go previously, it would have told us, I forgot to grab this before changing the layout of the floor before, but yes, if we try to go inside here without the Crucible of Faith, he will say, "You have no faith."
Your faith warrants passage.
Alright. Now I'm actually going to pause for a moment. Alright, because you can only open one of these 2 chests, and they're both decent, but I think this is the better one, and I wanted to be certain. Yes! We want the Galleon plate mail. Reaper. Actually, I really don't care about anything else. I really only want the plate mail. Alright. And so I'll even show you. You can now, yeah, this chest is just gone here. So take the one that's further down, or the easternmost one, however you want to look at it.
Last, I don't have enough magic.
Oh, Bakata, you're so silly with your lack of magic, despite being the person who was supposed to be being trained in magic by Dawn. Although I guess that's why you don't have any magic, because you left your training too early. Ooh. Oh, that's right. This is the dagger I tried to throw. Alright, let's go not this way. There we go.
It's
And
just an illusion.
the fastest way out here. Very good. Why don't we step back over here, and now that we have finished upstairs, we can put these down for a second, step forward, and place the crucible atop the Altar de Blanca.
Aha, this is certainly ready to make the elixir.
And we can put in these first 3 ingredients.
Excellent, it seems to know what it wants.
And number 3. Good. Now we'll just have to go to Wyville to collect the 4th, and then we can be on our way, though that is something we will be doing in the next video. So, for now, I think what I'm going to do is... Actually, you know what? Here's what we're going to do first. We're just going to quickly go to the barrier. We're going to destroy it, and just polish off the rest of these woods here.
Quickly, we must destroy this barrier.
Hey, I think it's working.
And one more. And now we have lost our Valiant's Cube, but that's okay. So we'll explore the rest of these woods. We have a chest here with Shield of Stealth, Arbalist Equalizer, and that's it. Woo. should be everything. So there is Wyval. Alright, let's just go up there quickly. Why not? Who knows? Maybe there's a stick or something on the ground. Alright. Alright, very good. So we'll head back over here to Wyval, and I will end things here. Off screen, I'll head back to the swamp. I'll sell off all of this junk that we no longer need. And then, when we return, we will finally enter Wyval and re-meet some old friends and hear some impending stories of war. But, till then, we'll see ya.